Hi, my name is Julian and I help men to become great lovers. Today I'm going to teach you the 3 pillars of orgasm control. So if you ever desired to last longer in bed or even decide when you want to orgasm, then this is the right video for you. The 3 pillars of orgasm control are: 1. A calm state of mind. 2. Slow and deep breathing. And 3. A relaxed pelvic floor. Now we're going to jump in and I'm going to elaborate on these 3 principles. Number 1 is a calm state of mind, and that is absolutely vital for 2 reasons. The first reason is that you will continuously question whether you're making any progress or whether all these exercises are making any sense and whether you will be able to cure your premature ejaculation while you are feeling anxious and stressed. Right? So you need a certain degree of determination and conviction that you can do it. Like, if you don't believe that you're capable of lasting longer, there's no reason in trying. And so this is the first step. The second reason is that performance anxiety and stress in general are contributing to sexual dysfunctions such as premature ejaculation, right? So that means if you're in a state of stress or anxiousness, like, you're tense. And tenseness means that you're more prone to experience premature ejaculation. We want to stay calm and collected because that's the opposite. This is like where you can really do all the magic and the work. Like, this is where you are in full control of your body. And so the first step here is to completely accept if you're feeling anxious. Like, it's okay to have performance anxiety. Like, about a quarter of men have performance anxiety related to sex. So it's really nothing special and you're far from alone. But if you really accept it and you acknowledge it, that's when you can really make big progress. Because a lot of men are unfortunately trying to fix everything by doing exercises, but they're skipping the mental aspect of this condition and the mental aspect of arousal control. And obviously, the mental aspect is as important, if not more important, than the physiological aspect. Because at the end of the day, the orgasm happens in your mind. Number 2, slow and deep breathing. I said it before and I'll say it again. We want to be in a calm state of mind. And breathing is one of the most important indicators for your body to recognize whether you are under stress or whether everything's okay and you can be calm and relaxed. When we are under stress, our breathing typically accelerates. It becomes more hasty, more shallow. We breathe in our chest and we are doing rapid cycles of breathing. And so what we want to do is we want to deliberately calm our breathing and breathe in our stomach so that our stomach expands while we're breathing. This is called diaphragmatic breathing, and we want to deliberately practice this outside of sexual situations because it's also healthy to breathe, and also while we are in a sexual situation. So we can practice this while masturbating and also during sex. I just want to give you one more bit to illustrate why breathing is so important. So, what happens if your body prepares for an orgasm? It accelerates the breathing automatically, right? There's nothing you have to do. Like, it happens automatically. And by deliberately hindering this acceleration and saying, I'm going to stay calm, I'm taking a deep breath into my belly, then we are making it more difficult for our body to ejaculate. And in a sense, we want to make it more difficult because we want to enjoy the sexual sensations longer and we want to feel in control. And that's why breathing slowly and deeply is absolutely important and useful. Number 3, a relaxed pelvic floor. The pelvic floor is a little bit like a throttle. If we clench our pelvic floor, it's like putting the foot and stepping on the gas. It means that we are accelerating, and with that our arousal goes up very rapidly. And now comes the relaxation. Once we step off the gas pedal, we will notice that the arousal A grows much slower, B stays the same, or C even goes down. What happens really depends on other factors and training. I'm not going to go into details in this video. If you want to learn how to do this and how to manipulate this to a greater extent, then consider subscribing because there's more content to come, or also visiting my blog where I've already described some of these details. Now, the challenge that a lot of men face is that their pelvic floor is too tight. That means that they are either completely unable to relax their pelvic floor, or that as soon as they receive some level of physical stimulation in their genital area, that they're experiencing a form of involuntary contraction or like a clenching of the pelvic floor muscles, and that will then lead to, of course, a more rapid ejaculation. And so we want to learn how to stay relaxed with our pelvic floor as we are having sex or as we are masturbating. And we do this first by incorporating stretches in our morning routine, or like evening routine or whatever. Like you just want to do the stretches. Like the most prominent stretch here would be the extended child's pose stretch. I'm putting a link in the description, in the video description, so that you can see how to do it. And then there's of course reverse Kegels that are really effective, but you have to do them correctly. So there's also going to be a link in the video description on how to do them properly. And Kegels, even though they are also recommended, they're not to relax your pelvic floor. They are more about creating either strength when you're having a weak pelvic floor, or, and that is what I think most men should use Kegels for, is to learn motor control over your pelvic floor. So this helps you to relax then, because you know how to contract it and also how to relax it. And so doing a little bit of Kegels is definitely something that I recommend. Now you know the 3 pillars of arousal control: a calm state of mind, slow and deep breathing, and a relaxed pelvic floor. I hope that these tips and insights are helpful for you on your journey to last as long as you want. I'm happy to make these videos and to serve you to the best of my ability. So if you have any feedback or topics that you'd like to discuss or talk more about, then please let me know in the comments.